My name is Paul Secretary from PANDUIT, and today I'd like to show you our physical infrastructure manager called PIM, which is very important now to get a good vision of the network. We have our infrastructure manager here, and from here I can look at any part of my network. I can look at whatever country, whatever city, and here at Cisco Live we'll look at our PANDUIT data center. I can select any cabinet in our data center. I can have a view of this cabinet, what we have in there. I can drill down further and have a look at the patch panel itself, what is connected. I can look at single ports. I can see the connectivity, what is connected to what, and now I can send out signals to control what is happening in that region. We could say I'm in London and this equipment is in Frankfurt. I can say I want a connection changed. Disconnect, save, and now we have a hand come up. This will mean we need manual intervention, which will be in Frankfurt. So we'll quickly take a trip over to Frankfurt. Now we are in Frankfurt. We can see we have lights flashing. This means our person there in Frankfurt understands we need to make a change and disconnect some cabling. These are fibre cords, and we manage everything with a small pin on top of the cable, on top of the patch cable, called the 9th pin. We can understand the cabling direct into the switch. I can instigate a trace mode. We will notice, because we're doing something, the light comes on, and what we have here, we have lights that are flashing at one end, and we can see where the other end comes, which is to our network switch in here. We have many features, including full reports, full asset management, power management, environmental management. For a full demonstration would take about an hour. This is just a very small glimpse into what we can do.
Hi, welcome to Cisco Live. My name is Mark Costard, and I'm the Data Center Solutions Manager here in EMEA. Today we're on stand with the cold aisle containment system, so we can take you through some of what this does for you. So in terms of energy efficiency, what we can do is contain the cold air that comes up through the floor into the cold aisle, which gives you a much better way of actually having the air flow into the equipment. Okay, so we have the doors here which seal at the front of the cold aisle, and you have the same thing at the rear. So the row can be as long as you want, and then you just contain it with these doors and the ceiling. So what you can see here inside is the ceiling, and it's built on sections. So you don't have to build it to the same size as the cabinets. You just effectively put the roof on no matter what the size of the cabinet. So it's very flexible. Then if you have a pillar or something in the middle, you can also put in a blanking panel and then carry on building the cold aisle cabinets from there. In the middle is the in-row cooler. So if you need supplemental cooling where the crack units around the wall are not giving you enough cool air for hot areas, then these particular chillers will actually span 3 cabinets to the left and 3 cabinets to the right.
I'm Gary Gould, Marketing Director at PANDUIT for EMEA, and I'm here to show you how our Enterprise DC app works here at Cisco Live. So let's take a look. What we have is an application that was developed last summer, and essentially what we're doing is creating a landscape within a cityscape for the data center to be represented. And essentially the PANDUIT proposition is condensed into this application, and you can see it at 3 different levels. So you go into the application. As soon as you open the application, you're presented with a menu, and you have the option between an augmented reality experience or a video menu experience depending on the circumstances. As you can see here at Cisco Live, we have the option of augmented reality. So you can see here that as soon as you hold an iOS device over the trigger, in this case an iPad, it will trigger a video that actually tells the story of DCIM. We actually have 3 different levels of content. We have the subway level, which talks about our point products. We have the street level that talks about our solutions. And we have the sky level that talks about some of the business care-abouts in terms of business agility, in terms of cloud, and our overall architecture, which is called Unified Physical Infrastructure, that brings together all the physical elements that are necessary and underpin a data center environment. So the application for Enterprise DC is very simple. It's available on the Apple iStore for anybody that wants to actually have a look at the PANDUIT proposition. It's useful for our channel partners as well, for big events like Cisco Live that you can see here today, and also for customer briefings where you want more intimacy in terms of what exactly the propositions that they're interested in and how we can actually take it forward in terms of an opportunity for our partners.